Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. And today is another day trading the QQQ. So we trade the QQQ, and remember that this date is off by a day. For some reason, it's a British platform, so something is wrong with the date. That date is off by a day, and then the time is actually off by 5 hours because they're working with the British time and not the Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into it. So what I basically do, just to outline this if you're new, like I basically go into what my entries are and my exits are, and then this is basically how I'm practicing. I haven't mastered this skill of trading as yet, but I'm basically practicing every single day, trying to find a strategy that works and trying to just master the craft, because that's something I would really want to do full time, just trading, and use that to fund other projects instead of like the job that I do. Like I can do plumbing, HVAC, property management. Instead of doing things that are less scalable, I'd really want to just do trading full time and use that to be my main and highest source of income. But let's basically get into the trades, because that's what you're here for. So November 15, November 16, just remember that little discrepancy. So this was the first trade of the day, and then you -5 from this. So -5 from this is 945. So so the first trade was an entry, a buy, right, at 945. So we can go to the 945 candle. So let's look for that 945, and then price is 286.92. 286.92. 286.92. And what did I say? Purple are the entries and red are the exits. So this is where I entered for a buy, thinking that the market would have continued going up, and then I sold it around 2 minutes time at 286.46. So same candle, 286.46. Let's check it out. So this is when the trade started to go against me, and I was like, okay, it might not be worth it to hold this trade. Let me just exit. So I entered for a buy here and a sell here, 20 shares. And then on that trade, I lost 10, 11, so $12.2 overall in that trade. So 12.2. All right, so the next trade was a winner, and then it was the same direction, a buy. So let's go into that. And I traded 30 shares at that time. So this was your -5 from this, so that's 953. And let me get rid of these old ones here. So 953 would be part of the 950 candle, which would be this one, right? So 953, I entered for a buy, 286.15, 286.15. And then that would have been my entry, and then I closed it at 10:01. So that would be in the 10 candle. So 10 closed at 10:01 when it went to 286.70. 286.70. 286.7. Is this the 10? Yeah. 286.70. Come on, finesse it. 286.70. 286.70. Whoa. Alright, if I just extend it, I have more way to play it here. 286.70. So for a trade that's a buy, I entered here and then I exited there, and then that's how I got a profit of what, $13 there. So that was a good trade, just a good short-term trade, and I'm trading on the 5-minute chart as well. So the next trade now was a $33 win, entered to the sell side, but actually I did a lot of shares, but I made sure to exit with at least some profit, you know. So on the sell side, so we're at number 3 now. So sell side entered at 10:07. So let's look. 10:07. So that would be part of the 10:05 candle. 10:05 is this candle, and then 285.94. 285.94. 28594, 1007, 28594, 1007, 28594, right? 28594 on the 1007 candle. 28594. So this was one entry. All right. And then the next one was another entry, 28581. Same candle, 28581. So that's another entry. And then another entry at 28562. 28562 and the 1015 candle. So 1015, 28562. Okay, and then the next entry was at 28550. Same candle, 28550. 28550. So all of these were entries to the downside. So that's where I accumulated 170 shares going down. And my thing was the market was trending down. And then I saw a huge candle here, believing that it would have continued down. We had came up here, and let's see when I exited the trade. So I exited the trade at 1020 here. At 28541, 28541, 28541, yeah, 28541 at 1020. Ooh, so it's right here, 285. 28541. So that that little margin there was what gave me my profit, and honestly it was not a good trade, honestly, because look at that margin of profit and the amount of risk I was assuming. That was not a good trade at all. I could have rode it down here, but at the same time I would have taken a huge drawdown at that point. But this would have been a better exit if I had full confidence in the trade, which I did not. So I had entered all on these candles. So I entered here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exited when the market started to reverse. Okay, so that was this one, and then we're on number 4 now. Let's check out number 4. Okay, so I had a buy. Come on, we had a buy at 15. Yeah, we had a buy at 1021. So that would be a part of this candle, 1021, for 10 shares. So we tried to hit the reversal actually. So 1021, 10 shares at 28555, 28555. So let's hop on it right here, 28555. So this was the entry, and then the exit was at 28523. So I actually exited when on that candle it seemed like it was going against me. So 28523. 28523. Okay, so I entered for a buy here and sold it here. So this candle kind of knocked me out, but I could have rode it up. So I'm just looking at it like I really could have positioned myself better, but it's hard. I wouldn't say it's hard, I would just say I need a better strategy to more accurately predict these candles and trade them better. But I'm looking at the charts and trying to have a much better understanding of what is going on in the day. I must say this is the range for today. So basically this is your 9:30 candle. This is when the market opened, and then we're basically in a range for the entire day. Not like yesterday where we definitely had a break of the range, come down. So this could have been some profit today, but then this could have been some profit yesterday. My apologies. This could have been profits yesterday, but today I'm just looking at, we're just in a tight range, so I could have only made profit on that push down, or this come up, or this push down, but still profit nonetheless. But it's not that big of a range where I could have said the market was trending in a specific direction that I could have capitalized off of. Actually did not capitalize off it. It pushed up so high that it hit me out of a huge position, but we'll go into that. That will be number 10, but this is number 4. So let's hit number 5 now. And just to recap, this was where I entered for a buy, and this is where I closed the position. So I entered here and I closed here, same candle, for a loss of, what's that, $6.20. okay, so $6.20. so this one I made $2 something. 1024 I entered at 28548, so 10, that'd be the 1020 candle, and I entered at 2848 actually, 2848, so 28548. So I entered there. I remember that is purple for the entries. And then at 1031 I closed the trade at 28586 on the 1031 candle, 28586. So that's where I closed the trade. So I entered for a buy here, and then I closed the trade at this point in the candle. So that's where I made some profit of around $2 on that trade. Just entered here, closed here. So I saw it starting to have a bottom here, and then I was actually playing this green candle, the reversal up, and then I closed out when it started to hit some levels during the day, when it started to go up. But if I had done a larger position, I would have made more money on that trade. Okay, so this one now, 1037. So basically you're seeing me break down the entire day in terms of like where my trades were, the entries and the exits, and then with time I'm pretty sure I'm going to get better, and you'll just see profits, wins. But at least for now you'll see the progress, and I'm planning to just do this every day. Even if I take just one trade, you'll see it posted, and you'll see where I entered and where I exited. So you'll see the journal. The journal will be for me, my personal growth, and also for you to see where I was coming from and see where I am at whatever point that you decide to watch the video. So 1037 I entered for a buy. So 1037, that would be a part of the 1035 candle. Reason being, all of these candles are 5-minute candles. All right, so 1035 entered at 28595, so around here, 28595, right? So that's the 1035 candle. Yep, 28595, and I closed on the same candle at 28568. So 28568, same candle, 28568. Okay, same candle, 28569. So now let's go 68, get it right. You gotta finesse it a little, you know what I mean? But I basically entered here for a buy, right? So I entered for it to continue going up, and then the market started to go against me. This is where I closed out the position, and that would have been a loss of what, 840. So that's number 6 trade for the day. Okay, so number 7 now. Number 7. So basically this whipsaw all day was just believe me, honestly, it was just messing up my mentals for the day. It was just like up, down, no true direction. Even after we had so much bad news coming from like Russia, Poland, all that type of stuff, the market still would not move based off the catalyst, you know. So this trade was at 1038, so we're looking for the 1035 candle again. 1035 candle, is that right? Yeah, so we're looking for the 1035 candle again. 1035 candle, 1035 candle, 28583, 28583, 1035 candle, 28583, 28583. So 1035 candle, and then I closed it on the 1040 candle, so 1040 at 28560, 28560. So entered for a buy here. The market started to push down as soon as it cleared this candle. This is where I had my stop loss. I was like, okay, it's obviously going to continue down, making a new low, so I'm out of this trade. So that was number 7. So let's hit number 8 now. So let's hit number 8 now, gang. All right, so the 1040 candle. So let's go to the 1040, 1040, entered for a buy at 28583, 28583. Boom. So I entered for a buy here, so turn that to purple, and then I closed it on the 1045 candle, which would be this one, at 28551, 28551. So I closed it. So I entered for a buy here and then close it. So I was believing it's gonna reverse for some reason. It did not reverse. It started to push down even below where this candle closed, and I'm like, okay, we're obviously really pushing down with some strength now. Let me just close out this trade. Okay, and I think this is the point where I started to kind of flip the thesis and say, okay, the trade is more sell side, and then that's where I started to get a larger position. But you'll see that in number 10, but we're at number 9 now. Number 9, correct? Let's double check, because 8 had a 28583. Yep, okay, so we're on 9 now. Let's clear this. So on the 1045 candle, I entered for a sell. So on the 1045 candle, at 28514, 28514. That's where I entered for a sell. 28514, 28514 on the 1045 candle. Nah, 1045 candle, 28514. Come on, 1045 candle. So I entered for a sell here, and at 1046 within the same candle, I actually closed the trade at 28565, 28565, 28565. So I entered here for a sell and then close it here without even allowing the next candle to form. So looking at this, like, I really see where just what's going on in the market, just how the candle begin to form and how it set itself, is that what's really playing on my mentals during the day. And then that's what allowed me to exit some positions a little too early when I could have made profits from them, you know. Okay, so let's hit the big one, which was number 10. Number 10, you'll see everything here. So let's get it. So number 10 at 1050, 1050. So it's on this candle. So on the large candle, which I believe was an engulfing candle, but it was not. It actually reversed from there, but let's look. So 1050 at 28521, 28521 on the 1050 candle, 28521. Come on. Yep. And then this is where I entered with 50 shares to the sell side, and then I entered with 28509, 28509, 28509. Okay, okay, and then I entered another sell at 28498. Yep. And then I sold some at 28499. So right about there, huh? 28499. So I wanted to decrease my risk a bit and just sold some of the shares there, and then I actually increased the position at, what's this, -5 from this, so that's 1206. 1206. So it's 1206. So on this candle at 28570, this candle 1206, 28570. Yes, so it's where I added on another sell position. So at this point I'm up 230 shares just trading to the downside. So I had a huge position towards the downside. So my belief while the market was playing is like, okay, we're not making a new high here, right? We have this huge candle that shows that buyers were able to push the market all the way up, but sellers were able to come right back down and keep the open and the close price around the same price. So this is usually an indicator that shows that you have more sell side pressure, but I was wrong on that trade, at least for the temporary part. I was wrong because the market rallied right up close to open, actually right up close to open. Let me show you what part I got stopped out. Just because I was assuming too much risk, the market just stopped out my position. So let me show you at 350. Let me show you. No, at 28670. 28670 at what time? Let me get it over. At, what's that, 17. So 1244. So we're looking for the 1240 candle. 1240. It's around here, yeah. No, it's actually here. 1244. So 28670. 1240. 1244. 28670. Whoa. Unless it's tippy top. It's like right there. So this is actually the price that they closed me out at, because it's so close to my stop loss. So I'm believing that, and I'm hoping, because sometimes the markets and the brokerages are just little scammers, you know. But I'm just thinking that because of the spread, they just knocked me out. And also they might have known that the market would have continued to rally up just like it did here, and then that in itself would have knocked me out of the position. So at this point was where I was completely knocked out of that position. Let's bring it back. So I had sells here, sells here. Remember, a sell is right under the candle here. I had a sell here, and then just that amount of leverage, or the amount of positions I had running, when it got here, my risk was a bit too high and it just knocked me out of the trade. All right, so that was the big trade. That was a big loss of 355. And then I have more trades. So today, let me see how much I have more. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So let's do it. But that was the biggest trade that I ended up losing on today. And let's go over some other ones now. So this one now is at 1246. So at 1246, which would be a part of the 1245 candle. So 1246 I entered at 28732. So at 12:45, yep. And then I close it at 287.43. Ah, come on, Malik, more confidence, you know what I mean? So 1050, it would be part of a 1050 candle. 287.43 is a little higher. So imagine that. At the tippy top of the day, I sold it 50 shares, right? The right position, but then I exited when the market just seemed to go against me on the other candles. I would have had this entire ride down with the 50 shares, but that's how it goes, because it's just a learning process. It's learning process. So learn from even my mistakes, because look at that. I found the top of the market, or the top for the day, top of the intraday, and I could have rode it all the way down, but I didn't. Just because the market began to go against me in the other candle, I decided to exit that position, right? And this is all on the 5 minutes. I was just trading straight on the 5 minutes. So that was an $8 loss. Okay, so the next one was at 12:53. 12:53, so that would be part of the 1250 candle at 286.81. 286.81. Okay. 286.81. Oh, 286.81. Oh, come on. 286. Yeah, come on this one. $286.81. Come now. 286.81. So I entered for a sell here, and then I closed the position at 286.96 on the 110 candle. So 110, so that would be this one. 286.96. 286.96 candle. 286.96. 286.96. Okay, so I entered for a sell here. So again, I would have had the right 10. No, what candle is this? This can 286.96. Yeah, on that candle. Yeah, on the 110 candle. Okay, so I entered for a sell here. The market started to like push up while this candle was being created, and then that's why I exited the position at that point. So I also had another good sell position, but just the market going against me. And also, I want to tell you, you see, there's something psychological that happens to you when you're trading and then you end up losing. It's like you're very fearful. It starts to become like, I lost a bunch of trades this morning. I don't want to lose any more money. Let me only take 100% trades. So that's what I think was happening to me during the day. I was like, boy, I lost so much money in the morning. I might as well just take all safe trades. I only want a trade that goes in my direction. And the thing about the market, it probably can just smell the fear. It just smells the fear, and it's like, I know you're gonna jump out of your position if we just wick up that way, you know. And then that just took me out. So that was another trade that I exited, just believing that the market would have continued to go against me. So this trade now is what, 130. So let's look for the 130 candle. 130, and let me bring us over here. So 130, let's clear these. So 130, 130. So I entered for a sell here at 286.55. So I probably had a stop sell order, so an order that would automatically execute as soon as the price hits a certain number. That sell order would just execute and just go in and go down, you know. So remember, purple for the entries, and then I exited at 10 minutes later, so we'll look for the 1040 candle. I exited here 28610. So you can see the market was probably just going against me. I didn't like that vibes at all, so I just sold it. So I entered here for a sell and closed out here. So that was a $19 profit there. Okay, and that was 50 shares. So $19 profit there. And in here we have another one at 150. So let's go 150, 28579, 28579, 28579, right? And then 28582. I'm gonna close this trade. 28582. Wow, that's tight. That's tight. So I made a sell here. Market didn't go in my direction. I close it there. So it's just, I'm just seeing how fear really ruled how I was trading today, like just by reviewing the trades, you know. So we have another trade here at so -5 from this here is 232. 232, so that would be a part of the 230 candle. 230. 28520. Ooh, you got the tippy top, tippy bottom, man. But so at the 230 candle, and then I entered. Yeah, that was where I had the entire position, because as you can see here, that's also the price that I increased the position to 30 shares more, and then I closed it on the 235 candle. So the next candle I closed it when it started to go against me. 28612, 28612. Ooh, 28612. I have these the wrong way. My apologies. All right, so I entered here for sales. So I had 50 shares to the downside, and then I closed it when the candle was like above 3/4 of this candle, and it started to go the other direction. I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna reverse everything I've done today, and I was out. So that's what I did, right? Yeah. And then the last one for today, so remember these are November 16th, so the last one was on the 240 candle. It's the same thing. 240, 240, 240, 28570, 240, that's right. Yeah, 28570, purple for entries, and then at -5 from that at 355, that's when it closed me out. So let's go over here. 355, and then this was an automatic trade done by me just setting the trade, but then this 355 trade, 355, yeah, this 355 trade is just how the platform closes out your trades. Anytime you start to get close to the close, which is 4 o'clock, the platform closes out your trade. So let's look. 28607, 286, see they're showing you Thursday at 9:30, 28, so that would be on this candle. So 28607 closed me at the top of this candle, man. Damn. But this is where I entered for a sell, and then it closed me up here. If they had closed me out here, I mean, it seems like it's procedure for them to close me out at 355, so I've experienced this before. But I entered for a sell here, Could have sold it out here, but honestly I was not paying attention to the market. I should have set take profit or something like that, but I had entered here for a sell and then it closed me out just on the market close. So basically, if you have like a better strategy, I'm not opposed to you sharing that with me, or if you feel like you could guide me or show me a better way to just have more consistent trades, I'm not opposed to just learning new stuff. That's why I'm here. I'm journaling so I can learn, so I can document, and so I can get better. So thanks if you ended up watching all of this, and let's see how tomorrow plays out. I wanted to do a video just on this, like what is the safest crypto brokerage to use, and then here it is. So what is the safest crypto brokerage to use? Just use a ledger. It just seems like the smartest way right now. I'm not copying this, but honestly it's the safest thing we can do right now. If you're buying crypto, this is the only thing we can use right now that's safe. But anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you if you watched this to the end, and then we're gonna shoot something else that I think you might like. I'm going over to my friend's house and we shoot something that might give you some value, or it might just entertain you and educate you as to what are the possibilities, what's the thought process that goes into doing certain stuff. All right, so if you stayed to the end of this, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.